أعوذ بالله من الشيطان الرجيم بسم الله الرحمن الرحيم السلام عليكم ورحمة الله وبركاته رب اشرح لي صدري ويسر لي أمري واحلل عقدة من لساني يفقهوا قولي ربنا زدنا علما آمين يا رب العالمين. Welcome to lesson number 65, our study of Ilm al-Balagha. Today, inshallah, we are going to continue with Al-Haqiqa wal-Majaz, and we are going to enter a new flavor of metaphor, one where the whole is mentioned, but only a part is meant. And this elegant style is called al kuliya. And it's commonly used in Arabic language to express meaning with depth and exaggeration. So let's start. We know that it is under Ilmul Bayan, and in Ilmul Bayan, we are going to learn about al tashbih, al istiara, al haqiqa wal majaz, wa al kinaya. So, we are going to continue with al haqiqa wal majaz, and under that, we learn about al iqsam al majaz. We know that there are two types of majaz al lugwi, majaz al aqli, and in Majaz al-Lugwi, we started with al-Isti'ara and Majaz al-Mursal. For Majaz al-Mursal, we know that it is a metaphor without the use of an analogy. And because of that, we use tools or we can say the connectors indicators that tell us that the sentence is indeed a metaphor. Today, as we are going to continue with Al-Kuliya, we are going to see what is this and how it is different than the other tools that we learn. So here, Al-Kuliya, that is the wholeness based metaphor, because we are talking about the whole thing. In this kind of metaphor, the whole of something is mentioned, but what's really meant is just a part of it, and that is completely opposite with al-juz'iyya, where a juz is mentioned, but what is meant is the whole. But here, this is, as we know, that this is al-kulliya, the wholeness-based metaphor. And in this, we are going to learn that how a whole thing is really mentioned, but what really meant is just a part of it. And it's the opposite of, as mentioned, juz'iyya, where a part was mentioned to mean the whole. So we are actually doing the reverse, mentioning the full when we only mean a portion. Let's see here. Sharibtu man Nil. Here, Sharibtu ma from a Nil. So I drank the water of the Nil. So here, you didn't drink all of it, just some. But what we are seeing, the whole is mentioned. The Nile, the river Nile is mentioned, but only a part is intended here. So here, because we know that what is meant is I just drink a part of it. So although the entire Nile's water is mentioned, what intended really is just some of it. So this is an example. Another example is Askunu fi Makkah. I live in Makkah. You don't live in every street or house, just a part. So the full city is mentioned, but the meaning is only a portion. So this is we can say this is al-majaz al-mursal, and the tool here used is al-kulliya. So let's see the example from the Quran, and this is a very beautiful example. We have already done this example, but with another meaning. So here, وَيَجْعَلُونَ أَصَابِعَهُمْ فِي آذَانِهِمْ, they place their fingers in their ears. Can a full finger fit in the ear? Not really. It's not possible. So only the tips go in. So, but the whole fingers are mentioned instead of just the tips. This is called al-majazu al-mursalu alaqatuhu al-kulliya. You can say a detached metaphor where the relationship is wholeness, not the whole juice is intended, but the whole the juice is not mentioned, but what meant here is the wholeness. So this is Al-Majaz al-Mursal, Alaqatuhu al-Kulliya. So remember, in Kulliya, sometimes saying everything is just a poetic way to talk about something. And a language, after all, is not just what we say, it's what we mean. So, inshallah, we are done with that, and we are going to continue with the other connectors in the next session. Barakallahu li wa lakum. Assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuhu.